Yo, hello my delicious friends, welcome back for a bit more Final Fantasy XVI, you know the score. We're vibing around and finding materials, and now me and Gav are going to head off to get some materials that's going to help find an alloy. I got to pick Gav or the other dude. The other dude I don't even care about. I'm a little bit worried that whichever character I pick, one of them's going to die. I really hope that's not the case. But Gav's more of a fighter, and the other dude's more of a negotiator. So I wonder if that affects like our options for this part of the game. We're live on twitch.tv/MikeyMegaMega. I love you. Follow me on kick.com/MikeyMegaMega for all the other live stuff. You guys are fantastic. Let's go over here. Oh, there's loads of side quests here that we haven't even addressed. One quick sec. Let me have a look at the sword seller.
And what lawlessness is afoot today? You and I...
Oh, sorry, it's one of those limited dialogues. I was like, yeah. You and I have more, because you're smiling so much. You and I have more in common.
What?
We're also very handsome. I've invented some stuff.
Alas.
I'm going to change lives and make this place better for everybody. The desert's not always a safe place. Okay, I thought he was going to sell me a sword. I'm so sorry.
Says Drake's fang's fallen. Does that mean the furnace is going to stop working? Maybe.
I want some of these blades.
My carpets have
Careful. Carpet is code word where I come from.
Where did all the men of the rock go?
Oh wait, is it? Oh, it's out in the desert. We can't go that way. We need to go through the front gate. Glad I checked. Hey, Ayatollah, thank you. And Juno, I hope you're doing well. I miss the old days of old school wrestling where it's local area groups.
Like I found the river.
Loser leaves town matches. They literally have to go to another town. Yo, shit, I like that. I think the aim is to get television time and do the big ones. I assume. I'm very trying. I tell you I love you. So Final Fantasy isn't my cup of tea. Oh yeah, you did. You did. You said you're here for the Mikey. That's almost unrequited love. I like it. Alright, bruv.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon
Yeah.
round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can.
Backstage, yeah, they're always like, it's always a boys' stable, and they just dress them up.
Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Apparently Stardust was ballooned off his face in a lot of his matches.
We shall. Race ya.
Apparently he doesn't remember much of it. So we're going into the same little canyon area we went to last time.
Run like the wind.
In Final Fantasy XII, the maps were very open. In this one, the maps are a little bit more like all these interesting set little areas, gorges and canyons and stuff. Oh wait, am I literally going here?
Never rest. So this is Stardust.
We're just picking it up off the floor,
Just
eh?
looks like black sand to me.
Where's the next one? I love the idea of you running out of things to say in the Let's Play, so you just plug your stuff for 15 minutes. Like, I'm happy to sit here, as you know, I'm happy to sit here in comfortable silence. I know it's good to keep talking, but like, depending on my mood or the game we're playing, I'm happy just to vibe. But yeah, it was just, if you see me like do an awkward side eyes to the camera, I'm just like, guys, you follow me live on twitch.tv/Mikey Mega Mega, where we are doing the best Final Fantasy 16 Let's Plays right here live, interactive chat, fun games and quizzes. We all have a good time. Come get involved. The links are available below. But if you miss us live, do not worry, because youtube.com/Mikey Mega Mega live, we are doing the very best of these, now comported into 1 hour Let's Play videos for your sweet embrace, where you can also catch the B channel live streams, which are of course getting duo restreamed over from kick.com/Mikey Mega Mega, where the spicier artwork manages to happen. But never fear, my friends, because on youtube.com/Mikey Mega Mega, the main channel, we will still be doing the Draw with Mikey 150, the live special episode with loads of giveaway, loads of fun games and challenges. We're going to be having a great time. It's almost as good as a movie, but who's got time for a film? Unless you want to get a quick recap over at youtube.com/Filmcram, the very best and current entertainment and catch-up videos before you go and watch the latest movie at the cinema. All done and edited and suavely voiced by the fantastic self, Mikey Mega Mega. That's right, we're vibing all the way, but every now and then you just want to take a moment to yourself and enjoy your personal hobbies. Well, go on Mega Mega Minis, the hobby channel that's got all the best and a beginner's look at Warhammer, the noob experience that really takes you through from the beginning of the world and the games by running through Imperium magazine on a weekly series, also available on YouTube Shorts. And if you're not getting your shorts on YouTube, you better be getting them on TikTok. That's tiktok.com/Filmcram for that film sweet action, or tiktok.com/Mikey Mega Mega for those sweet time lapses, or tiktok.com/the Megaverse, where all the banter likes to go and live. You guys come get involved. That's allmylinks.com/Mikey Mega Mega, where you can access every single aspect that we've got going, including onlyfans.com/Mikey Mega Mega for that sweet spicy extra stuff, unless you want it in the tiers, education, reform, PSD files, and further action with the naughty stuff at the higher levels. That's patreon.com/Mikey Mega Mega. Your patronage is what makes this live stream happen. Thank you very much. Let's go, let's go. Make that a button. Press that every 15 minutes.
Might even be enough for old Blackthorn.
Have a good one, Ayatollah. Take care.
Hey, before we go, do you mind
Discord.
if we have a chat?
I missed Discord. I'm a dickhead. Oh, Gav, is everything okay?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
I'm so glad we took Gav with us and not that other dude.
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going.
He's such a bro.
Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Gav's been rock solid since we first started playing this game. I really like this guy.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Yo, the guy's gonna get some rest, finally. Yeah, he's loyal, man.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
The game still left me here, but it's all just side quests. Oh, is there any lore? Enterprise. The Enterprise, the Hideaway's mithril engine-powered flagship, designed by father and daughter team of Sidolophus and Midadol Telemon. The ship is currently under construction in a hidden cove on the outskirts of Canva. Midadol Telemon, daughter of Sid and student of engineering at the University of Canva. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father, and an even greater aptitude. She is as well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the twins, and means to put that knowledge to use in service of the Hideaway. Still no age, but she's definitely 19. Gav, my boy! Sid's faithful scout, and now one of Clive's closest and most trusted allies, he continues to put his legendary nose to work in the service of the Hideaway, the information that he brings back from his expeditions proving invaluable for the Cursebreakers in their efforts to save the bearers from servitude. Though he lost an eye during Hugo Kupka's attack on the old Hideaway, his scouting senses remained undimmed. The Blackthorn. Resident blacksmith of Clive's Hideaway, where he keeps the new Sid the Outlaw and his allies well outfitted with arms and armor. Though he is usually a sullen and secretive sort, his knowledge he is happy to share with Gotez, who has long been eager to learn the art of smithing. Or Goetz? It is good. Back we go, my friends. Good scouting. Although it's landlocked, I do notice that the Hideaway is essentially in the nicest, most convenient location of the entire continent. It's set within the Azure Lake, surrounded by mountains, on a crossways path between every kingdom. This is
all Blackthorn needs.
This is not an out-of-the-way location. It's literally like a crossroads town.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need.
No, Kid Linda. It's never occurred to me, good sir.
Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust.
I've
Should be enough to be getting on with.
I've never watched Hercules. I know what you're talking about. I've never watched the Disney version.
Maneuvers together more often. You're being sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
Yo, I'm building up relationship points with Gav. I'm
I'll
so
make a start
pleased.
putting this thermal plating together then.
I'm so
Take some
pleased.
time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Got it.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
I have
I'll
watched.
let Mid know construction's underway.
I have watched the Only plays where they gaslight Zack into thinking there's a little Hercule lad in Hercules. It's one of my favourite gaslighting examples.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Oh, it's got really good
Give us a
music.
shout if you need anything.
All right, gentlemen.
He cracked the crystal too.
All right, I guess we're gonna inform Midna. This lady was one of my side missions. I got her bolts of cloth.
Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't he?
He is.
We don't have to live in fear of him anymore.
It updates all of their dialogue. That's really cool. So guys, make sure you're following me on twitch.tv/Mikey Mega. No, let's not.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Love.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
You'd like it. Kid Ludens, you
don't
think
have
I'd like
to.
everything.
I'm sorry.
You're always recommending business
Just
to
so
me now.
happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what
Oh,
we
Danny
need.
DeVito's in it.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
Danny DeVito's in Hercules,
What's
the
the
animation.
Right.
Helena.
Oh, Sid.
Is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then.
Why?
Here
I
you
don't
see the
understand. Stop
Mithril
showing me
engine
these.
In which Mithril is burned to generate heat.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
To
Just tell me what I
produce
need to
force.
get. Just tell me what I need to get.
Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack.
I can't read.
Disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect,
Oh, Valvenge, is the trailer up now?
Heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating.
It won't be for
In other
45
words,
minutes.
The reactor would overheat
But yeah,
and
let's have a look after
eventually
this.
explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see.
It's 'cause you've got good taste,
serves
mate.
as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They
Good.
can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid
Thank
said
you,
we might
Clive.
be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes.
You'll never be a good housewife if you can't read.
The thing is, well, I
Stop tarnishing my dreams and
probably should
hopes.
have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
Oh, some
It's no
action.
longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Kid Ludens, because they're all former slaves. Or at least people who can use crystal magic. You know, the main focus of the Hideaway is we've been freeing them. And most of them have, you know, chosen to stay with us for the sake of the cause that freed them. There's even a little school over here.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
Oh, I hate people like that. Hentai's not the same when it's just described to you. Wait, what is... Wait. Oh, this goes all the way around from the other side. Oh, I can go back. Oh, I can go back inside. Oh, I didn't realise we could go all the way around in a loop. Learning as we go. We're only like 35 hours deep into playing this game, and I'm just like, where? No, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I went up to give some greens to the...
Where am I going? Oh, I'm not even here. I'm going on the map. Okay, sorry. This whole game is very, like, all these maps, segments and sections, but you really just go hideaway mission, hideaway mission, hideaway mission, hideaway plot, hideaway plot, hideaway mission. You're constantly ping-ponging back home to, like, a solid base, whereas some other Final Fantasy narratives have you a bit more, like, strung along. The Crystal Method Experience. That sounds like both a band and an illegal activity.
Good day to you.
Isn't the Crystal Method where you put it in a syringe instead of smoking it and you, like, you dissolve it in water or something? How do I, God. Okay, and then we get out of here by... What was it again? We have to go up a staircase? Physically getting anywhere. Wait, do we go up around here? This little town area map's so annoying because the map doesn't separate the levels that you're running and walking on. Can I not teleport to something? No. I like how big the hub world is, but it's not populated enough of a scale. Feels too empty.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
this might sound like weird, but like the current sparseness and like that oasis town is relatively full of people, but the level of population, it feels Final Fantasy. If we were going to really squeeze too many people in, it like, I don't know, it would change the feeling and the dynamic. Whereas Final Fantasy XIV is all these weird, slightly extra open spaces that are a little bit more abnormally spacious than they would be. Like, a lot of this village stuff would be tighter in if it was trying to be realer. I don't mind it. Like, how to put it? In order to tolerate a Final Fantasy game, and maybe even 14 online, for a very long time, is like having to eat a meal over and over again. You don't want something that's too rich and too sharp, otherwise it becomes too much after a while. I feel like they've kind of balanced the visuals and the interactions and the experience of this game to kind of not be that intense, so that you can actually like play and vibe through the game over a very long period of time. Does that make any sense?
Straight home now.
Hello, madam. Elena? Oh, they've gone. I brought the enemies with me. God, it's like Cyberpunk. Can you stop crouching for a minute? Oh, it's her.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins.
Yeah, it is accessible.
Just over there, as is the creature I
I
told
like
you about,
that in the
I'd
beginning of
imagine.
the game,
Would you,
the actual disability accessibility options came in a form of equipable items, auto cure, auto dog commands, to make it more accessible. And then people who love Elden Ring up their bum were like crying on Twitter, "Ooh, look how easy it is, you just press square." And it's like, bitch, you're basically playing a game with wheelchair access mode turned on. Why don't you calm down for 5 minutes? Dark Souls never let me just press square. Look how bad Final Fantasy XVI is. Oh, mate, fuck off.
Anybody home?
Big fight? Oh, it's one of these boys.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
This is an Araman. And look at these guys just pump out magic. Close out. Oh, I'm trying to get a button to do my... There we go. Who's moved?
Too slow.
Oh man, he's got loads. Okay, I'm gonna have to take some potions next time we do that. Try some different techniques.
Nice try.
Wait, does he have any physical attacks? Or is he all just magicking? Oh, he does. He's got a chomp. He got a chompy. Hey! Okay, so when he's in stagger, he actually takes damage really, really hard. I just knocked off a majority of his health bar with that uber punch just then. Nice.
The things I do for you, Mid.
It's like comparing Animal Crossing to Sekiro. Yeah, dude. That's how I feel when people dump on Death Stranding. It's not supposed to be Dark Souls Meta or Horizon Zero.
Don't let us keep you. We'll,
It's its own
see that
experience.
everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
Kronos, thank you very much for lurking along, by the way, dude.
I'll let Mid know you're on
Have a
your way.
productive evening and a fantastic day. PTSD is also a disability. Wait, what? What? Ancient cause. I'm assuming we're going back to the hideout, but let's have a quick chat.
Your work is done, Sid. We'll take care of the rest.
They don't even want to know, do they? The moment they get what they need from me, it's go home, Sid. Get out the way, Sid. Ooh, Sid, Kupka's ruining our lives. Please fight the most dangerous entity in the southern continent. The moment you've done it, go home, Sid. Maybe Sid wants to see what the ancient core looks like that you're digging up. No, go home. Go home. God, why is everything in my hideout literally a 2-minute walk away? Look, Otto's just like, why didn't you bring me to the team building dig along? Because Otto, you didn't fight beside me since the days of Sid. Gav is my man. This is what the Golem game should have looked like. Oh, really? You reckon? Oh, I think this is punching a bit high for the Golem game. It just didn't need to be as challengingly bad as it was. Like, honestly, like I really believe this, but the Golem game, when you start it, and you can't blame it, but you're in Mordor, you're in a brown, sludgy, dim environment. And when that is your color palette for a gaming or film experience, it's not fun.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's
Please
enough to
don't
stop
show
the
me the
engines
plans.
going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy.
I don't know, dude. I don't mind them not going AAA. Golem, if you're going to make a game around Golem, you're making a side story to the epic world of Lord of the Rings. If you're engaging with Lord of the Rings directly, then yeah, you've got to go big.
Your knowledge,
But
I know whose counsel
finding a slightly more weird,
Hippocrates.
intimate or personal journey,
Tomes.
or at least seeing the world
Yeah,
through Gollum's
well,
experiences,
I thought of that, obviously.
I don't think you need to go
I've got all the
big,
details written down here.
but they
Can you
did
take
need
this
to go
him,
better.
See what he makes of it.
Yeah, Morgan Frey, I heard the studio shut down.
away.
It's not funny when anyone loses their job, but also... now where have I got to go? Oh good, literally the other side of the entire map. That's cool.
I think Mid might need some help.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
Double A at least. Yeah, at least Forspoken tier. I don't even know really what those terms mean. It's more of a feeling for me. I don't know if there's like a discernible metric.
I went up to give some greens to the job.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
What you want is a teleport thing right here and a teleport thing right here. The PS5 loads so quickly.
Hippocrates.
No.
Another moment.
Forspoken sold
Clive
itself like a
always-
AAA game,
Well, actually, it's for mid this
but
time.
it was a AA
Take
experience.
a look at this.
AAA is like a Tom Cruise movie. Love to Mikey in chat. You're all the lifeblood to a wonderful community. Lady Zamos! Right back at you, Lady Zamos. We wouldn't be precisely what we are without you.
Shielding for a mithril engine.
Oh,
Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
you do not have to involve
She
me
has
with
some
this.
specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside.
Just tell me what I have to
yet
kill.
remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight.
We're going to
While
move back
also
to only
being
up
light enough not to
after
sink
this.
it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
Oh no, what are we watching?
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
About triple A's
It
you
is
can
not a
get. It's done
different
awfully.
material she requires, but
That was
a
a
different
Square
approach.
Enix game. God.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home.
The
Its
mechanics
blighted
were
waters
fine.
eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel
And it was
alike.
being something new.
And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
But yeah.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting.
Yeah, Valvenge.
And
I mean,
complains that without
it's
a
just
constant supply of...
we've literally just come off of the high of that Kupka fight.
I see.
So anything we do now is going to feel a bit
Early
slower.
Gregorian histories
But
speak of a
the fact that
preparation
it's a
known
running
as
around
mildew.
fetching mission,
It is said to be
I don't
able to
really love
resist
them.
even the most ferocious flames.
Like,
Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns.
like we're basically getting the parts to build a ship. And this whole thing could be done with 1 or 2 quests. Go somewhere, get some stuff, go somewhere, help some people to get the ship sorted. But they have dragged this out into so much dialogue and hanging around with people. And it's like, it's good that we went and did those hunts on our own time in order to keep this evening interesting. Like, this isn't helping the plot of the game. It's just random talk about how a mithril ship works. And as much as I don't mind the fake mechanical lore of how magic works with tech, I'd like to learn about that in my own time instead of it being a main mission in the main part of the quests.
The realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply
I think
it
I need
and to
some
what
food.
material,
What have I eaten today?
perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
I've only had one
If
meal
you
today,
would be
actually.
so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use.
I need to put on a
with our
rice
two
and
friends.
vegetables before bed with a bit of butter and salt.
Past may yet prove useful to
I need
the
to
modern
buy
era.
some cheese.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Lore-filled fighting, then fetch quests. Yeah. I don't hate all fetch quests, but if you start to notice them, you've had too many.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Kid Ludens, I think the thing that really fucked them was the price.
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I mean, obviously,
I am sure
they're at a point where they're like,
would
we have to make it this price to break even or make our money back.
The decision as to who will go with whom in your capable
But you kind of wish that they took a step back and looked at the product they had and were like, this is not a 60 quid game. Honestly, if they just brought that price down, I think the reception would have been completely different. Oh, I still have to talk to him.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Oh, is this another
Who will
choose for
accompany you
character?
on your little excursion?
Okay, so I can either take Jill, the one woman who's been by my side the entire game, the one woman who has the shared experience with me of being both a dominant and a slave used to fight in a war by an enemy state, the one woman I've had emotional moments with, nearly kissed several times, and was there with my family when we met Unky, the one woman who shared her own personal past and grievances with me and her experiences with the church in her hometown, the one woman who trusted me to go with her to settle those differences and also turned my own dog into a magic crystal dog. Or Taja, that other bitch. Who do you think I'm going to bring with me? Jill, obviously.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken
I've never seen Taja in my life.
Here.
I thought she was an NPC.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right?
Pepe nuts.
Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Bill, don't say that. Bill, don't say that. Don't say that, Bill.
They have potent effects that are rarely exploited.
Why did you pick Jill for the death mission?
Once highly prized.
Yes, oh my god.
So in fact,
Can you imagine if this whole time I was yapping at you guys about how I'm bored with fetching missions, and I missed the fact that all of the dialogue at the bottom of the screen was, we're going to need a suicide bomber. Which one of you believes in the cause enough to give up their life for the good of everyone else? Who are you going to pick, Mike? And I'm just like, of course, Jill. And then I tap on Jill and he hands her a vest. She puts it on and arms it. Wait, what? What?
They were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the
This is why we don't skip dialogue cutscenes.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway.
What colour is... Yeah, I can't... Taja's got,
Join
what,
me there when
red,
you're
brown
ready.
hair and mostly brown clothing, I think.
Until then.
There she is. She looks...
You enjoy yourself.
She looks like a...
You too, Talia.
A witcher. If you gave her 2 swords and told me that she was one of Ciri's friends, I'd believe it. Like, her design is great. It's not too overworked in any one area, but she looks like a traveller that can hold her own. But unless she happens to be a dominant who can summon ice abilities... I'll sit with Jill, mate. Alright, where am I going now? Oh, back into the Empire. Hey, babe. Jill has to take her shoes off at the airport. Mikey prefers the Dommy Mummy.
Where's Jill?
Yeah, honestly, life's a bit easier when you get told what to do.
Welcome, welcome.
An enhancer? Oh no, mate, old news. Okay,
Come
these are all
back
good.
again.
There's two.
Make for the North Reach Market. Oh, that's...
The Glassgate flood has finally spread. Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
They're still treating the slaves pretty badly here.
Can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of
And by the way,
ingredients
just to be
each.
clear,
All right.
I've just been complaining about the fetch and quest missions, absolutely. The actual bits here where we just improved our relationship with Gav and we took a moment to have a breather together as bros, and I'm assuming the same kind of interactions we're going to have with Jill. This stuff I love. I'm not complaining at all about these bits. It's the actual nature of the mission itself that we're doing to and fro.
Looking for.
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Like, you need these little moments of characters and breather. This is great.
Up! You'll not find a bruised. Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
Ooh, garlic.
I trust it's all here. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Have you seen any waifu fan art for it? No, Valvenge, I haven't looked at all. I mean, like, how to put it, like, I always find, like, a good anime show will trigger a lot more fan art than a video game that's got quite realistic character designs like this. Because Jill's, like, in terms of her visual design, she's very well balanced. And it's usually, like, when a character gets a bit saucy that the fan art really kicks off. But Jill's just
Did
actually
you find everything?
a relatively believable human being for a video game.
Yeah.
And although, obviously, I'm sure people are fan arting her, it doesn't quite set the world on fire in the same way. But I will have to investigate, because we will be doing some fan art of these characters, of course. Justice for Tarja.
Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
Oh, she had a little smirk then.
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yeah, of course I would.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children.
It's a bit loud.
Walking down Market Street in Rosfield, taking in the sights and smells.
How can I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Oh, I'd love some bread and a pie right now. That sounds amazing.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get
I think we're going to do an
soup
online
dip it
shop
in,
after this.
But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... Oh,
You all right?
Oh,
sorry.
she's into her food.
It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
I will take a look at what the
Clive.
dialogue was with Tarja.
Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, of course not. Jill! You're not a monster.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
I'm so glad they brought Jill around. For so much of the early part of the game, it was literally just like, why is she still here? And then, like, when we met Unky, she suddenly had loads of goals and drive and demons to deal with. And she just became an actual proper character.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back.
Oh, I guess we ate all the food off screen.
Ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Oh man, I just want to go on a holiday with me, the dog, Jill and Gav. Just have a retreat together where we can all live together and bake big rolls of bread and big pies. Alright guys, I think we've almost wrapped up the 3 things we need for our ship. I'm glad we got all of this done in a single episode, because it means the next episode we're probably going to dive into some wild plot again. Fetching isn't bad in itself. Some games are completely fetch quests. Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Sandbox Mario games. The fatal area is that they aren't adding enough surprise and moments of joy to the player. To be fair, the dialogue moments in this were the joy that I needed. Player gets bored and it becomes an unrewarding, boring chore. Boredom's fatal in a game. The thing is some of those earlier games that you've talked about, Kid Ludens, is it doesn't matter if you're fetching, because the experience of the game is the platforming level challenge. The outcome, the target of your needs could be anything in a game like that. Princess in a castle, fetch a thing, get a crate, get a key, blow up a planet. You know what I mean? Like, destroy a werewolf. The gaming experience of those games is the actual act of doing it. Whereas with this, you know, AAA kind of title, the gaming experience of this is a range of things, which are all very, very good. So the fetching kind of stands out a bit more like a sore farm. Massive Mario Luigi, how you doing, man? Do you know how to draw pauldrons? Pauldrons! The circle, so, gorget, rondel, pauldron. Do I know how to draw them? Essentially, dude, I just start with a big curve over the shoulder, like a guideline curve. And whatever shape I put in, I usually follow that guide curve, and then I hope for the best. Is that what a pauldron is? Is it the shoulder one? Mikey, I met a girl on Monday. Wangchi! Wangchi! Tell us all about her. Yo, how you doing, man? Oh, Mongchi, you're in here. Sorry, I didn't even see that you came in. And Chidoflin, I hope life is good, by the way. Sorry, I'm just moaning. I'm kind of ready for bed. I'm a little bit tired. So sorry if I missed anything. We've had a long old day.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
So if we'd gone with Tarja, would Tarja have stopped and said a similar thing?
It appears our work here is
in front
almost at
of
an end.
Jill?
A shame. I was enjoying.
Went for
playing
drinks
the
on
man of
Tuesday.
action for once.
Made love on
Well,
Oh,
for
family
shielding
stream,
and
mate!
moon
Family
dew,
stream!
It will merely be a matter of applying the
Tuesday
one to
made
the
love on
other.
Thursday.
Followed
Friday
by a
and Saturday,
rigorous
chilled on.
process of
Wait, look. When I said tell me everything, mate,
someone ought to warn
I meant
young
like,
men of
what's
that.
her name?
Leave
Where
it to
did you
me.
guys meet? Not like, how many times specifically have you banged? Alright, Amongchi, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you. Like, you got to keep the class on, mate. You can't walk into a restaurant with your t-shirt off. But good work, Hamongchi, good work. GG, bro, GG. I'm pleased to hear it, dude. You've done all your weight loss, you've done all your training, you're doing all your artwork, and now you're smashing. Good for you, good for you.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Let's do that indeed. Let's wrap this business up. We are going to pop onto YouTube and we're going to look at the alternative dialogues, just out of curiosity. I doubt I'm going to do this new Game Plus anytime within the next couple years. Oh, it's a Craig David song. Oh, that's proper Bo, I tell thee. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I completely didn't get it. I completely didn't get it. Okay. Huh. Okay. It's a bit disappointing. The oath. This is the oath we made with Gav and Sid. The Martell apples. That was a side mission I did to keep the memory of growing apples on difficult trees going and feed my people. Ambrosia's tack. Oh, that belongs to my chocobo. So we have some memories, but I've gone in the wrong direction. Off to Midophelina, which is quicker if we go this way, right? She's a co-worker, I like her, but she's getting laid off. And Hamongchi wants to get laid on. We've got each other's numbers. Yo, get in, son, get in. I've been April Fool's in July. I'm a sucker for a love story.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
All those side quests took almost a clean hour, actually.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid.
Well, not siders,
Pleased
but...
to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Oh, so she can physically walk and go there herself, instead of standing on a spot and getting me to do it. Oh, she does have legs!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and
Sorry,
shields,
I've just been running around for the last hour for her.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together.
That thing is half scarf, half collar. Look at what she's wearing.
Take us outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
It's like if a gorget was a clothing item.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
It's like the hard leather that you get if you're a vampire hunter. Best thing about girls in wheelchairs, they can't run away from you. Hey! It's a scholar. Scarf and a collar. Scholar. Crouton. Wow. I'm very sleepy. I should be appreciating these engines. I'm just seeing abstract shapes.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Okay. You gonna put this on a boat then, or?
Fuck for that.
Thank fuck for that! I feel you, I feel you.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone.
Okay, so weeks have
That's one down
passed
and
just then.
3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say.
Hey, Izzy.
Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Her name's Kaylee. Or Kylie. A little younger than me. She's funny. Makes baked goods. Oh, she's a baker. I can actually take my sarcasm. Homongchi, that's so well fucking good. That's what I wanted to hear about Homongchi. How long is this game? You've got 42 parts on YouTube. Good. Trust me. Okay, trust me, guys. This, except for today's episode, this game is really exciting. Okay. This is just like.
What's the matter?
This is the lull between
Nothing.
storms.
Just daydreaming.
She needs to go visit Sid's grave and take a moment.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but
did she
where we
squint?
can actually live.
Because she turned into the sunlight.
I'm working on that.
That was.
And I'll do everything I
That
can.
was really. I don't know if it's just the tilt of her head, but as she turned around, she squinted her eyes in the sun.
All right, my mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
Oh.
Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was.
Oh, come on, let's go.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix.
How was your day off?
Finished sending half the hideaway traipsing
Kitty?
across the Twins, has she? I swear.
How are you? I'm okay. I've realised I've only had one meal. I'm actually really hungry.
No excuses.
I had a nap
nothing,
and
eh?
woke up and drank some cider with you guys and played some
She
games.
said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
Oh, I need some
I'm
energy.
sure she'll be finished
Or I
soon
need to go to
enough.
bed. I haven't
She
decided.
said that. In those words.
So I'm going to put some rice on.
Did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Oh, she's fucked off. She built me a ship, and then instead of going to reconcile her memories of her dad, she just buggered off, did she?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
Oh.
Urgent, by the sound of it.
Ungent.
One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
That was coincidence.
Thank you, Obolus.
There's no squint. Not like a mechanic, but like maybe they'd hard-coded it in for that bit of dialogue.
What tidings, Uncle?
But yeah, maybe I'm just reading into stuff. My dear boy! My journey to Canva has been a resounding success! The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe that Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I do doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorised use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our doors. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like you to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, but he might keep watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill and warn us of any impending attacks. I trust that you will give us a proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Unky.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Dude, Gav's only just had a rest. Oh no, to be fair, that was technically 2 weeks ago during all the cutscenes.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
She left us with the stuffer, didn't she?
Nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her.
Like, we've got the
Gotta
shit.
admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway.
We'll see Mid
I
later
could do
then.
with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Otto's the stay-at-home dad, isn't he?
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
If I'd picked the other characters, would he have asked for Otto? And Tarja would be coming instead? Wait, Sid's legacy? Oh, I'm going to the graveyard myself. Right, my delicious friends, we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining along as ever. Take care.